very well for you. Onions, potatoes, and carrots are swell for you. Put them together and what do they spell for you? Hash, hash, hash.
Good morning, Mrs. McNutt. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Is it? Well, what with the work I have to do in this house, I've no time to tell whether it's raining or snowing. Madam Marmola. Madam Marmola. Hey, prima donna.
Yes?
Here's your alimony check.
Oh, just a minute. Oh, thank you so much. Do you think that you could manage to cash it for me?
Cash it. You endorse it. And I'll give you $26.35 change, the same as always.
Oh, but my dear Mary.
Now, don't dear Mary me. For 7 long years, you've been trying to get into my debt.
Well, my throat tonic costs more. I have my voice to consider.
Well, if you took less tonic, you'd have more voice.
Nevertheless, we shall celebrate as usual. You may invite the other guests.
The junk man should be here any minute. Have you any bottles for him? Oh, shut up!
Tonight, my love, when all the house is still, we'll steal away to Greenwich, a secret wedding, and then...
Yes. Is that so? Well, there'll be no sneaking out of no house. And there'll be no wedding in no Greenwich village with no ham actor.
Ma, you kill me. Those are the lines in our act.
Sure, we wouldn't think of getting married any place but in St. Malachy's church with Father Leonard. Would we, honey?
Honey? Well, with your ideas of marriage, Mr. William Anthony Hall, you'd better think about money, not honey. Go and get yourself a job.
I almost got one.
Really, he has, Ma. Wait until you hear our new number.
Oh, I've no time to listen to
Oh,
new
now,
numbers.
come on. It'll just take a minute. Now, sit down. Come on, Billy. Sing it.
All right, go ahead.
Once upon a time, behind a cloud up in the sky, 2 shining stars discussed our by and by. From the million stars, we don't know which ones ours may be. We only know that 2 of them belong to you and me. It was meant to be, my sweet. Destiny had set our feet, each upon a road to paradise intended to meet, so that we should never stray. Love was sent to guide the way. All along the road, desire was burning to light every turning. Guiding stars, they control these hearts of ours. In that fascinating universe, our happiness lies. With a power that's divine, on they shine, your bright star and mine. Can't you see our destinies written in the sky?
There, Ma. Isn't he grand?
Oh, that's fine. But now, you get to your work. Go clean that silver. And you go find yourself a job.
What do you mean, $7 for a room? I can get a room across the street for $5.50.
Oh, you can you? Well, then why don't you go across and get it?
Don't get fresh. I'll talk to the landlady.
Oh, Mrs. McNutt.
Good morning. What are your lowest terms for actors?
I term them dirty loafers and bums. What do you think this is? A beer garden?
Boy, if it only was.
Well, if you'll only pipe down a little, I'll send Annie up with a nice cold pitcher of ice water.
Every star above knows the one I love, sweet Sue, it's you. And the moon on high knows the reason why, sweet Sue, it's you. No one else, it seems, ever shared my dreams. Without you, dear, I don't know what I'd do. In this heart of mine, you live all the time, sweet Sue, it's you. Every star above knows the one I love, sweet Sue, it's you. And the moon on high knows the reason why, sweet Sue, it's you. No one else, it seems, ever shared my dreams. For without you, dear, I don't know what I'd do. In this heart of mine, you live all the time, sweet Sue, sweet Sue, sweet Sue, sweet Sue, sweet Sue, sweet Sue, it's you.
Come on, girls, we're going to eat now. We gotta go to rehearsal. Will you take a piece of pie? Sure, I will, Dad. Willie!
Ladies first.
Hey, we arrived.
Oh, you in Bridgeport?
What night?
Tuesday.
Oh, you should have caught me Thursday night. That is the funniest thing you didn't get me, you know what I mean? I've been in the house.
Sugar, how many pieces you want? Two. One.
Well, and if it isn't Mr. Shakespeare himself. And what have you got there? The back rent?
Pray detain me not, madame. It is not filthy lucre that warms me chest, but one of God's tiny creatures, a waif like myself, who didst waken pity in me heart.
Now, none of your blather, Macbeth, me lad. What is it you're hiding?
A feline. Sex undetermined. But mightily famished, I doubt not.
A mangy kitten. Isn't it hard enough for me to feed this house full as it is, without your bringing another non-paying guest into the place?
One moment, Ma. We ask not of your bounty. See, it shall dine with me.
Good Lord, Horace Drew, when did you eat last?
That is beside the question.
Give that poor little thing to me. Is that the way to hold it? Now march downstairs into the kitchen and I'll feed the both of you. The idea of feeding a little...
I may as well get it over. I've an apology to make. I hope you will accept it as it's given. You know, I've been trying to reduce, but I found it was no use. I'm so fond of food, but without it, what's the use of living? I've tried every sort of diet. When I hear of one, I try it. Everybody has a different way to lose. So I starved myself, and I didn't eat, cut out my pastry and my meat. And I got those weary, fat-reducing blues. When I see a piece of pie, and I have to pass it by, oh me, oh my, I get the blues. And bread that's spread with butter seems to look at me and utter, if you eat me not a pound, you'll never lose. Every French fried potato has a date to make me fatter. It don't matter if I starve myself to death. I've gotta lose weight, I've gotta lose weight. That's all I'm saying underneath my breath. I get blue when I'm on a diet. If you don't believe me, try it. You get those can't eat a meal. I'll run and I'll feel. I wanna get thin again, blues. Wanna get thin again, blues.
And now, everyone, how about a little drink to the engagement of Miss Mirabelle McNutt and yours truly?
What the...
Well, don't get excited, Mom. Billy means our engagement at the Palace Theater next week. He got the job.
Yeah.
Well, thank heaven somebody in this house is going to work besides myself.
Oh, Ma, can you picture our names going up in lights? And Billy and me walking out on the stage?
Just like your father and me 30 years ago. I've only to close my eyes and see the dancing McNutts.
There is a boarding house not far away where all of the actors and actresses stay.
3 meals and room at $1 a day. When the dinner bell rings, you can hear them all say,
Hash, hash,
that's all we get. On Monday, it's dry.
Tuesday, it's wet. Wednesday, it's beef.
Thursday, it's lamb.
Friday, it's fish.
And on Saturday, ham.
Sunday night, it's different quite, for it goes by the name of goulash. Carrots, potatoes, and onions are swell for you.
Put them together,
and what do they spell for you? Hash, 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 all together.